I busted 23 secret mysteries in Minecraft 1.19. Starting with, you can kill any player instantly when they enter the end with Dripstone. So all you have to do is break the blocks above these end portal blocks. So let's do that. Okay, so now we're gonna place our Dripstone. Alright, so since that's all done, all we have to do is break the stalagmites and then they'll fall into the end portal. Now, since all of that has been done, if we go into survival and enter the portal, we should die. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. And I instantly died. This myth is true and super OP, and I would definitely do it. This next myth is that you can survive a fall all the way from height limit all the way down to bedrock if you have carpet over powdered snow. So we're gonna place our powdered snow, and before I drown in it, let's place our carpet. Okay, so now that's set up, all we're gonna do is go all the way up here and see if this myth is true. Alright, so now we're gonna drop all the way down, and I really hope this works. And this myth is actually true. What? This is insanely OP. This next myth is that apparently there's an axolotl based off a Pokemon called Mudkip. And all we have to do is run this command right here and it should spawn. 3, 2, 1. And it actually worked. This is actually really cool. And the developers actually confirmed that this axolotl variant is actually based off of Mudkip. This myth is true. This next myth is that apparently in some Woodland mansions you can actually find some diamond blocks in some secret rooms. So in this one, all we have to do is break these blocks right here, and there's a secret little lava room, and apparently if we drain this lava we can find a diamond block. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so as you can see, I drained the whole room of the lava, and as you can see, there's actually a diamond block. Now this diamond block only appears very rarely in some Woodland mansions. But as you can see, this myth is actually true. This next secret is that apparently if you rename an axolotl to Warden, it'll reapply a new texture to it that looks like a Warden. Okay, and then we're gonna spawn our axolotl. Here he is. And then we're gonna place a name tag on him. Boom! It actually worked. This is actually insane. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is just a resource pack I enabled. This myth is actually false. This next secret is that apparently you can blend potion colors. So first, we're gonna go into our creative menu and get 2 splash potions. I'm gonna get a night vision potion and then a regeneration potion because they're kind of separate colors. Then we're gonna splash this night vision potion, and as you can see, the particles are kind of like bluish purple. I can't really tell. Then we're gonna splash the regeneration potion, and those are kind of pink, but now as you can see, the potion affects like colors like kind of like mix. I can't really tell. I don't really know what color this is. I can't really tell if it's gray or purple. But if you guys can, comment down below which color this is, since I'm actually colorblind and it would help me a lot. Though this myth is actually true. This next secret is a pretty funny one. So apparently by naming a warden Jeb underscore, it'll turn rainbow. So we're gonna spawn our warden, then we're gonna put on the Jeb underscore tag. Alright, and it doesn't seem like he's turning rainbow. This myth is false. Wait, so you gotta kill that. Uh-oh. This next myth is that apparently frogs can eat rabbits. So we're gonna spawn our frog, and here he is just chilling, and then we're gonna spawn a rabbit. And we're just gonna wait and see if anything happens. He doesn't really seem to be too interested, so I'm pretty sure that this myth is actually false. This next myth is that apparently the warden can actually drop an item when it's killed. So here we are. I'm going to spawn our warden right here. This is going to take a little bit because it has a lot of health, but we're going to try and kill it real quick. Alright, it should hopefully be almost dead. Alright, there it is. It's dead, and it actually drops an item right here. This item is called the Skulk Catalyst, and if you don't know what this block does, whenever something around it dies, it'll spread like all the deep dark blocks around it. So this myth is actually true. This next myth is that apparently there's a secret room right under this like portal like thing in the ancient city. So all we have to do is go down here and we're gonna get a golden apple real quick. Alright, so we're gonna stand right up to here and we're gonna eat the golden apple. And the secret room should open. Okay, it doesn't seem to be opening, but what if I try to break this right here? And there's actually a secret room. What? So I don't really know what the secret room means, but apparently it has to do with a lot of things about how sound works in the deep dark. This is really cool, but this myth is also true. This next myth is that apparently you can actually make a copper golem in Minecraft. So all we have to do is go into our creative inventory and we're going to search up copper, and we're going to use this block right here. And then we're going to get a pumpkin. And then we're going to use the like same kind of structure that's used for an iron golem. And once I place this pumpkin, apparently a copper golem should spawn. And it doesn't seem like anything's happening. I think this myth is false. The next myth we'll be talking about is apparently frogs can actually eat silverfish. So we're gonna spawn our frog right here, there he is. Then we're gonna spawn a silverfish. And as you can see, he isn't really too interested in this little fella, and I don't think he wants to eat him. Oh, wait, no, I don't think so. This myth is false. This next myth is that evokers can actually turn blue sheep into red sheep. So here we have our blue sheep, but then we're gonna spawn an evoker. And as you can see, it's just turned it into a red sheep. What? I never knew this existed, but this myth is actually true. I wonder why he does this. This next myth is that apparently we can shear a snow golem. So here we are in a snow biome, and we're gonna spawn in a snow golem real quick. And as you can see, here he is. He just spawned. But apparently by putting shears on him, and boom, and he has a smile under there. So yeah, this myth is actually true, and he kind of looks a little bit funny, I won't lie. This next myth is that apparently we can enter the nether from the end. So all we have to do is make our nether portal. So we're gonna make a nether portal just like this. Alright, and then here's our nether portal. And if we light it with our flint and steel, apparently it should make us go into the nether. And as you can see, this just is not working. I don't know why this doesn't work, but this myth is actually false. This next myth is that apparently you can actually walk underwater by going over mud. So I'm going to go into survival mode real quick, and as you can see here, my walking speed is kind of slow when I'm not on mud, but when I go into it, I'm starting to go really fast. So this myth is actually true, which is actually really cool. This next myth is that apparently the Warden Sonic Boom actually works underwater. So as you can see, he's kind of drowning right now, but if I go into survival and I start to like make him mad or whatever, like, hey buddy, I'm right here. Oh, and it actually does work. He's using it on these fish right here, but I wonder if he'll actually use it on me. And oh my god, yeah, that definitely does work underwater. This myth is true. And definitely don't fight the warden underwater or you will die just like how I did. Okay, so this next myth is that the warden doesn't take damage in lava. So right here we have this lava pit, and once we spawn it, it should not take any damage in lava. And it actually doesn't. The warden takes no damage in lava, so this myth is actually true. This next myth is that the Warden Sonic Boom doesn't work if you have it around iron bars. So I'm gonna go into survival mode real quick, and hopefully it shouldn't Sonic Boom me. Alright, I'm hoping this actually works, because this could actually be a really good method to defend against the warden. Okay, he's pretty angry right now, and yep, this myth is definitely false, and I just died literally so hard. This next myth is that there's actually a brand new blue magma block in the game. I'm just kidding, it's literally just a diamond block over these skulk veins. This next myth is that the warden is completely resistant to fire. So right here we have a fire aspect sword, a flame bow, and also a flint and steel. So we're gonna spawn the warden. As you can see, the fire aspect doesn't work. Does the flame work? It actually doesn't work either. It only affects it with just the arrow. And then the flint and steel also just doesn't work at all. This means that the warden is completely fireproof, so bringing in anything that's related to fire really won't help that much at all. So this myth is actually true. Another myth is that you can actually climb up glow lichen. As you can see, here are vines, and we can actually climb up them just perfectly fine. Though glow lichens actually kind of look like vines, so maybe we can climb up them too. And as you can see, I'm trying right now, this isn't working, meaning that this myth is actually also false, sadly. This next myth is saying that an allay is invincible and is resistant to everything when it's holding an item. But when it is holding an item, we actually can't hit it with a sword. Though this myth can actually be easily disproven, as you can just put it in lava and it'll start taking damage. So this myth is actually somewhat false. This next myth is saying that you can actually find 2 secret villagers that are related to the jungle and swamp biomes. And as you can see, here's the jungle one, which you have to spawn with commands, and the swamp one, which you also have to spawn with commands. This myth is true, but I think what this means is that there's going to be new villages that are related to the jungle and swamp biomes coming very soon in the next update. Anyways, that's going to be all for this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Anyways, bye.